Hello and welcome guys. So guys, in today's video I will tell you about few more cool tricks of Visual Studio Code, and if you didn't check the part 1, go and check it out so that you can know more. So guys, first of all, you know that we have to change two files and a lot of stuff, so we can just do Ctrl+P and we can go to any damn file. We just have to provide the location. For example, if I go to index.js or something, I can just type the name and go there. And apart from that, we can do more cool things. Well, like if I want to go to this sum function, and if I am somewhere lost, I can just do Ctrl+P @sum, and I'll go to the I will reach the sum function. Pretty easy stuff. Now, how to change the lines? Like for example, if you are at line number 10 and you want to go to line number 69, just do Ctrl+G and 69, and bam, you are at the line number 69. Pretty simple thing, but it comes really handy. And now comes multiple cursors. So for example, if you want to do something at multiple places, you can just do alt click and click once more and click once more and click once more. Now you have multiple cursors, and now you can type stuff at once. Like if you want to do background color, and if you want to provide some color like this, and bang, you did that thing at 4 different places at once. So it is really handy and it is really useful. And now comes another thing. You can use alt click for multiple cursors, but what if you want cursor around something exactly similar like color? So in that case, you can just do Ctrl+Shift+L, and now you will have a cursor around that color thing, and now you can do anything. Instead of color, I can do image and anything else. And apart from that, we can do one more thing. Like if I select this image thing, then if I do Ctrl+T, I will slowly get my cursor around each of them. So Ctrl+Shift+L is for getting a cursor around each and every word, and Ctrl+D is for getting your cursor around them one by one. And now comes alt click. Well, for example, what if you don't like this name thing here? So you can just do alt and up arrow. Now that thing is moved to a line above, and you can do vice versa as well. Alt down for going in the downward position. What if you are doing something like I am editing this sum function, then I go like here, and now I am doing something else like adding a third property and doing some cool thing. But what if you want to go back to the exact same position? You can just do alt left arrow and bam, you are at the old place. Pretty simple stuff, and you can do it furthermore to go to another place. It is just simple thing. And now comes commenting thing. Well, if you are using any language, you can just do Ctrl/ for commenting something. And if you want to comment multiple things, you have to select them and Ctrl+/. But what if you don't want to use a mouse? For that case, like I want to comment all these three. So I will start from here and I will do Ctrl+L. I will do Ctrl+L once more and then Ctrl+/. So Ctrl+L is for selecting lines one by one. Then we can use Ctrl+/ for commenting them. Now guys, let's talk about some cool extensions. So I will start with CodeSnap. It is really amazing. If you are a programmer and if you want to show your code, or if you are a YouTuber, then I think you will need this thing. It is really amazing. Like for example, if I want to showcase this code, select your code and then right click and click on CodeSnap, and bam, you can see this thing, and you can even resize this thing. So now you have to click on this circular thing, and bam, you have an image for you, and you can save it and use it anywhere. For example, if you are doing some testing in JavaScript, like for example, if you are making some logic, so in that case, it is kind of boring for again and again doing node test and stuff like that. Here comes Kyoka. Its name is Kyoka.js, and you will install it, log in and stuff, and bam, you are ready to go. So like this is my test file. I will just do Ctrl+P >sign, and then we can just use this Kyoka function for starting the Kyoka thing on the current file. And if I click on it, bam, our Kyoka is started, and we can do our thing. Like if I have this array of stuff, and if I do some kind of mistake like this error, what will happen? Then the Kyoka will tell us about this issue, that this thing is wrong, bro, don't do that. Well, Visual Studio Code do that as well, but yeah. And then we can do one more thing. And then if I do console.log x, you see we get NaN. That is because a is not a number. But if I do something like 3, now we get 60. It is telling us that the value will be 60, and we can do even lot more things. Like if x is greater than 50, then do this, otherwise do this. So now you can see these green symbols, they show that this thing will be executed, and this white one shows that this thing will never be executed. And of course we can do another thing, like if we have some error, then this red thing appears, and this thing is really handy in doing your testing and stuff like that. And now guys, so do you want to track how you are coding and how you are not coding? So you can just go in your extensions and search for code and then search for code time and install this one, and this thing is really amazing. And of course you have to go and sign in their website, and it is totally safe and it is totally amazing. After installing this, you will see this icon here of code time. Click on it, and then you have to click on this dashboard, and now the dashboard will show our history. Like it says that I coded for 3 hours today, and the active code time was 2 hours and 37 minutes, and it is like 420% more than last 90 days because I recently started using this thing, and my yesterday stats are like 20-minute code time, 17 minutes. And guys, if you are a TypeScript developer, this thing is really amazing for you. So first of all, go in extension, and now we have to search for paste as JSON. So guys, install this thing, and then you can do really cool stuff, and not just in TypeScript but in Go, C# and C++ and more. So guys, first of all, let me just copy this JSON, and let's go to our test.ts, and I will do Ctrl+P and greater than sign, and we have to type paste, and now we can see paste JSON as code. We just have to do enter, and the top level name will be user dash data, and enter, and guess what, our thing is done. We have this export interface for user, and then inside we have this address object interface, hobby interface, location interface, and all sort of things, and our thing is created. It is really amazing, and it is really handy for making your thing and making your life easy. You just have to copy JSON and create it into types. And guys, as you all know, when we make projects, we need to do a lot of commenting. Well, it is pretty simple. Like for example, if I have to document this thing, I can just do /** and enter, and bam, now I can do all sort of things here. But there is a cool extension called better comment. You just have to click on this one, and you have to install it, and trust me, it is really amazing. So guys, as you can see, we have our comments, but what if I have some issue here? So I can just use this exclamatory mark for this red thing, and I can say, and now this is quite highlighted, and I guess, and apart from that, we have more cool things. Like for example, if I have this function, and if I am commenting some stuff, and I'm typing some cool things like do cool stuff with this function and lot of bullshit, and I want to highlight something, I will just add another star and say sum for two numbers. It is like the main highlighted text, and like after our function is done, we can do something like // to do, and we can say things like add a subtract function, and it also highlights this thing with a different color, so it is really helpful. And there are quite more things, and apart from that, there's one more // ? And we can ask a question here. It is giving a different color, but this thing is not ended right here. We can just go on this extension, and then settings, and then extension settings, and go in edit the setting.json. And now comes the main thing, boys. We just have to do better-comment.tags and enter, and first of all, our normal tags are added. You can just copy this much, copy and repaste it, and now we can make our own tag. Like for example, fix me, and the color is like, let me just get a cool color real quick, and we can just add a cool color, and strike through is false, and we can add underline as true, and we can choose background color as well, but I will choose transparent, and we can set bold to true and italic to false. And let's go to our normal stuff, and after reloading, you can see that if I add dash, and we are getting this green color and this underline. So dash can be like a heading thing, and we can change the color to something else, and the bold thing is true, and we can do any number of tags, and you can choose all of these CSS for yourself. So guys, these are a few cool things for you, and if you use these things, then your Visual Studio Code experience will be improved and enhanced, and you will be able to do things more efficiently and more properly. And if you want to learn JavaScript, then go and check out this playlist, and till then, bye.